Namaste children. In the last session or in the last class of maths, we did first question of exercise 1.1, and now in this class we are going to do rest of the sums of exercise 1.1. Now the second question, which I had also assigned you in homework, but if you have done it, it's good. You just go through the solution which I am showing it to you. Question I'll read for you. In a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack scores in 5 successive rounds were 25 minus 5 minus 10, 15 and 10, what was his total at the end? So what is given to you in the question? Scores in 5 successive rounds of Jack is given to you. Okay? So what are you going to do to find out the total score? What you would do? You will add up all the scores and get the answer. But few are negative and few are positive. Why? It is mentioned in the question itself that negative scoring is done for incorrect answers and positive scoring is done for the correct answers. So let's start the solution. Jack's score 25, first round, second round minus 5, third round minus 10, fourth round 15, and in the fifth round he scored 10. What would his total score? You add up all the scores of all the round. 25 plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. Add up all the positive integers and the negative integers separately, and then you can solve the sum in this way. And the other way, you can see what I have done. I have taken all the positive integers together. Here you see 25, then 15 and then 10. And negative integers minus 5 and 10 I have taken together at the back. Positive integers I have added. 25 plus 15 plus 10 gives you 50. From that I subtracted 5. You got 45, and from 45 subtracted 10 I get 35. So the total score of Jack at the end of 5 successive rounds is 35. Total score in 5 successive rounds was 35. This is how you end up your solution. Now हम आगे बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन 3 के साथ. Let's see what the question 3 tells you. I have not done these sums on the board because you may not get the questions clearly, because I have come to know that many of you have not even purchased textbook. So to make the questions clear to you and make your work convenient, I have done the sum for you in my notebook, and I am just picturizing it in this way or in this form so that you can copy down the sums if you want to, or you can understand the sum clearly or in a better manner if the question is in front of you, so you can understand it properly. I'll read out the question for you. At Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday, and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. Dropped मतलब कम हो जाना. टेम्परेचर कम हो गया कौन से दिन? ट्यूसडे. ट्यूसडे कम हो गया 2 डिग्री सेल्सियस. हाउ मच इट रिड्यूस्ड? It reduced by 2 degrees Celsius. Then what was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? And on Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. Temperature बढ़ा on Wednesday को, और कितना डिग्री बढ़ा? 4 degrees Celsius it raised. So what was the temperature on this day? That is on Wednesday. What was the temperature after it raised to 4 degree Celsius? So हमें 2 सॉल्यूशंस निकालने. पहले जब टेम्परेचर घट जाता है 2 डिग्री सेल्सियस कम हो जाता है ट्यूसडे को, तो ट्यूसडे को कितना टेम्परेचर है वो फाइंड आउट करना है। उसके बाद उसी टेम्परेचर में वेडनेसडे को बढ़ जाता है 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस, तो वेडनेसडे का टेम्परेचर क्या होगा, दैट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट। ओके, सो फर्स्ट लेट्स राइट डाउन फ्रॉम द question itself. You can write down the step. It's very easy. What will you write? You will write what was the temperature on Monday. Temperature at Srinagar on Monday -5 degree Celsius. उसमें बढ़ा नहीं, dropped. Temperature dropped means घटा. How much? On Tuesday it dropped by 2 degree Celsius. So temperature drop on Tuesday 2 degree Celsius. Then what will be the temperature after the drop at Srinagar on Tuesday? What will we do to find out the difference? We subtract it. So I subtracted I subtracted 2 degree Celsius from -5 degree Celsius. So what do I get? Both the numbers are negative. So as I told you, when both the integers are negative, we add both the integers and put the negative sign. So our answer is -5 degree Celsius. What is the operation we carry out here? We carried out subtraction. We found out the difference between the two temperature on Monday, and after the drop of temperature, what was the temperature on Tuesday? We found out the difference. Difference means we subtract. Okay, so we subtracted, but as both the numbers are negative, we added it and put the negative sign to the answer. Now we move on to the next part of the question, that Wednesday the temperature raised. Temperature rose by how much degree Celsius? 4 degree Celsius. So we add it to the temperature, that is the last temperature, that is temperature on Tuesday. We will add 4 degrees Celsius to -7 degrees Celsius. The temperature on Wednesday will be -7 degrees Celsius plus 4 degrees Celsius. One is negative, the other one is positive. We subtract, and what do we get? -3 degrees Celsius, because 7 is bigger than 4 and it is carrying negative sign. So our answer is negative, -3 degree Celsius. Now let us see question number 4. See, the sums are not difficult, because I know children get scared, you all get scared by looking at the word problems, looking at the big sentences. But if you read it, you will find that the sums are very easy and very simple. You just have to break the question and try to understand what you have to do or what the question wants. A plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meters below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them? So here I have done the sum, but I can explain you the sum in a better way if I draw the picture for you. See, this is the sea level. Okay, this is sea level, water surface of sea. Submarine is at this depth, say 1200 meter. Okay, before that in the question it is given a plane exactly comes above the sea level at the height of 5,000 meter. Okay, and what we have to find is, we have to find the distance between submarine and the plane. You have to find out the vertical distance. You have to find out this distance between the plane and the submarine. So before we move on to the explanation or calculate the sums, I would like to tell you the distance above, height above the sea level we consider positive, and the depth or height below the sea level we consider it negative. तो यहाँ पे हम 5000 पॉजिटिव लेंगे और 1200 नेगेटिव लेंगे. क्यों हम लेंगे नेगेटिव? क्योंकि ये सी लेवल से नीचे है. इट इज़ अंडर द वाटर लेयर और इनसाइड द सी. Okay, so as we move towards the lower part of the sea level, below the sea level, we always take the distance negative, और हम ऊपर की तरफ जाते हैं तो वो पॉजिटिव लेते हैं. ओके, इसको ध्यान में रखते हुए हम कैलकुलेशन शुरू करते हैं. लेट्स सी, इफ सी लेवल इज टेकन एज 0, तो सी लेवल का पोजिशन है 0, वी टेक इट एज 0 हाइट, and from there we move on to the height of the plane. From the sea level it is 5000 meter, and as it is above the sea level we take it 5000 and we consider it positive. Plus sign I have put, that shows positive. And the position of the submarine is at the depth of 1200 meter, and so we consider it negative. Now what is the distance between the plane and the submarine? Vertical distance will be total height from submarine to the plane. So 5000, again we find out the difference. To find out the distance we subtract. So 5000 minus of minus 1200, what do we get? 5000 plus 1200, and we get the answer 6200 meter. So the distance between the submarine and plane will be difference of their height, and we get the answer 6200 meters.